Hello friends, today we will do the 10th poem from First Flight, The Tale of a Custard the Dragon by Ogden Nash. This poem is a ballad. It's a humorous poem written in a ballad form. It is like a story of a girl, Belinda, with whom stayed many pet animals. Belinda lived in a white house with her pets, a black kitten called Ink, a grey mouse called Blink, a yellow dog called Mustard, and a dragon called Custard. I'm going to read this poem stanza by stanza and explain to you, and also at the end I will give you poetic devices. Belinda lived in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse, a little yellow dog and a little red wagon, and a Rilio Tulio little pet dragon. Belinda was living in a white house and along with pet animals, a little black kitten, a little grey mouse, and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon. Wagon is a vehicle to carry things. And Rielio Trilio, a little pet dragon. Really and truly, a little pet dragon also was there. In the next stanza, now here you see Belinda was very happy with the little creatures around her. In the second stanza, now the name of the little black kitten was Ink, and the little grey mouse called Blink, and the little yellow dog was sharp as mustard, and the dragon was a coward and she called the Custard. Now here she gives the description about her little pet animals whom she called as different names. Kitten was called as Ink, grey mouse was called as Blink, dog was called as Mustard, and the dragon was called as Custard. The dragon was coward. Coward means very afraid, darpuk type. Custard, the dragon, had a big sharp teeth and spikes on top of him and scales underneath. Mouth like a fireplace chimney for a nose, and really or truly daggers on its toes. Custard the dragon had a big sharp teeth and spikes. Spikes is like a huge V shape on the body, like a poking type. Spikes on top and scales underneath. Scales, how we get scales on the fish. Mouth like a fireplace. The custard's mouth was like a fireplace, and the chimney, the smoke was coming from the nostrils, nose, and it is really and truly dragons on his toes, daggers on his toes. Daggers means a small sword, like nails, sharp nails. Next, Belinda was as brave as a barrel full of bears, and Ink and Blink chased lions down the stairs. Mustard was as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard cried for a nice safe cage. Now, Belinda was very brave, like a barrel full of bears. She was too much brave, and Ink, Blink, and were able to even chase the lion, but Custard was always afraid. He would have a safe place to hide. Chase means follow. Barrel is a big box. Next stanza. Belinda tickled him. She tickled him unmercifully. Tickle means make little lightly include laughter. When you tickle, someone laughs. Like Ink, Bink, and Mustard, they rudely called Percival. Percival is a knight or warrior. They all sat laughing in the little red wagon and at the Realio Tullio cowardly dragon. Now all these creatures, Ink, Blink, were laughing, including Belinda, all were laughing at dragon because he was very coward, very frightened. Rude is unpleasant, cowardly is one who easily frightened. Next, Belinda giggled till she shook the house, and Blink said, "Weak, which is giggling for a mouse." Ink and Mustard rudely asked his age when Custard cried for nice safe cage. Now Belinda giggled. Giggle is laugh. Giggling is laughing. She shook the house and Blink said, "Weak," which is giggling for a mouse. Ink and Mustard rudely asked his name. Ink and Mustard asked the name to asked age to Custard, and Custard was just hunting for a safe place to hide, to remain. Suddenly, they heard a nasty sound. Suddenly, they heard a nasty sound, very unpleasant sound, and Mustard growled, and they all looked around. "Mute!" cried Ink, and "Ow!" cried Belinda, for there was a pirate climbing in the window. Window is window. Now, here the poet has used these type of words in order to give a rhyme to the sentences, to the stanzas. Nasty is unpleasant. Growl is snarl. Pirate is like a dacoit or a thief. Suddenly they heard a nasty, unpleasant sound. And Mustard growled. Growl is in sound, growling. And they all looked around. Much cried Ink, and oh, cried Belinda. There was a pirate climbing on the window. Window is window. Belinda said the pirate is climbing over the window. Pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right, and he held in his teeth a cutlass in bright. But his beard was black, one leg was good, and was clear that the pirate meant no good. The pirate had one pistol at his left hand, one pistol at his right hand, and he held his teeth to the cutlass bright, and near the teeth he had a knife. His beard was black, one leg was a food artificial leg he had, and it was clear that the pirate meant no good. Pirate wanted to do something bad to them. Pirate had some intention to rob. Belinda paled. Belinda became very weak, pale, and she cried, "Help, help!" But Mustard fled with a terrified elf. Mustard ran away with a terrified elf. Elf is shout. Ink tickled down to the bottom of the household, and the little mouse Blink strategically mousehold. All ran away. Ink, Blink, Mustard, all ran away. Fled is turned. Fled means run away. Strategically means relating to war. But up jumped Custard, snorting like an engine, clashed his tails like an iron in a dragon. With a clatter and the clank of the jingling, he went to the pirate like a robin at a worm. Now Custard became more active. He was always a coward, but here he shows his bravery. He snorted, he made sound from his mouth just like an engine. Clashed his stage, banged his tail, and like an iron in a dragon. With a clatter, clatter also is a sound, with a clank and jingling squirm, he went to the pirate like a robin at a worm. Robin is a bird. The pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon. Gapped means hide and seek, that how they aiming at. And gulped some gorg, his pocket fragon. Gorg is wine. He fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit, and Custard gobbled him every bit. As the pirate was shooting, firing a gun, it did not hurt a dragon, but finally, dragon swallowed him up. Gulp means to drink. Gobble is to swallow. Custard swallowed him up. Belinda embraced him. Mustard licked him. No one mourned for his pirate victim. Ink, blink, and glee did gyrate around the dragon that ate pirate. Now nobody was bothered that somebody pirate's victim pirate died. Nobody was bothered. But Belinda embraced. Belinda was so happy and she gave a big hug to Custard. And Mustard licked him. Mustard started licking him. And nobody mourned for the pirate victim. Ink, blink, glee. They were glee is happy. Gyrate to move around someone in happiness. But presently up spoke little dog Mustard. I had have been twice as brave if I hadn't been flustered. And up spoke Blink. We had have been 3 times as brave as we think. And Custard said, I quite agree that everyone is braver than me. Belinda still lives in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse and little yellow dog and a little red wagon and really a little pet dragon. This stanza is again repeated. Belinda is a brave as a barrel full of bears. This stanza also is repeated. Ink, blink, chase lion down the stairs. Mustard as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard keeps crying for a nice safe cage. This is all about the poem. This is a humorous poem written in a story form. Now here I will give you some poetic devices. Little yellow dog, little red wagon, little black kitten, little grey, little white house, all little is a repetition. And the rhyming scheme is A, B, B. House, mouse. Wagon, dragon. A, B, B. Second stanza, you have alliteration. When 2 or 3 words are used in a sentence of same consonant sound or same consonant word, like here. But the dragon was a coward, C, and she called him Custard. C word is repeated. C word is repeated here. And here also is in simile. The little yellow dog was sharp as mustard. Simile is used. Then in the third stanza, mouth like a fireplace. Again simile. Chimney for a nose is a metaphor. So I hope you understood this poem. Thank you.